I remember hearing that Rick wanted to meet with me, wondered if I had a contract. That just blew me away, and he was just very humble and down-to-earth guy, easy to talk to, and obviously immediately was hoping that it was going to happen.
When I saw Jeff Gordon, I said, man, this kid's got so much talent. He could do things with a car that I hadn't seen anyone do. And while he elevated the sport, he elevated our company. It was really neat that Jeff wanted Ray. That combination was lethal.
There was just something about that combination of Jeff Gordon, Rick Hendrick, and myself. Everybody believed that the other person was the best. I believed Jeff Gordon was the best driver. Jeff Gordon believed I was the best crew chief. And both of us believed Rick Hendrick was the best owner. And obviously, he's got the numbers to prove that now.
We've had everybody from a young Jeff Gordon, a young Chase Elliott, to a Terry Labonte. He came in and won right away.
They invited me down there to see the shop, and I knew when I left there, I said, man, this is where I want to drive. And I knew that they had all the parts, the pieces, and the people to win a championship, and I wanted to win another championship. I can remember before we went to Atlanta for the last race, Jeff and I were first and second in points, and we were able to finish fifth in the race and wrap up the championship. Mr. H was there. My brother won the race that day, and that was, without a doubt, probably the most exciting day I've ever had in racing.
For me, I would say probably my final win at Martinsville, to see how far things had come from being this young kid with the mustache to then my final race being 93 wins, which just blows my mind. And to have, my wife and my kids to be a part of that, to wind up my final season with a win, going for the championship with, Alan Gustafson and that team, Rick. It was really special.
The constant has really been Mr. Hendrick. Drivers have come and go, car models have come and go. So his commitment to always getting back to winning, no matter what the process has been, for as many years as he's been doing it, I think just astounds people.
The guy at the top, Mr. H, is the guy that made it all happen. If it wasn't for him and his leadership, and his vision that he has, and his ability to put together great people that work for him and surround himself with good people, they could have never accomplished this.
He never wavered from knowing it's all about the people. That's what he always preaches and says, and he doesn't just preach it, he believes it. To then have success with that philosophy, then that just builds better people, and more success.
Mr. Hendrick saw something in me and believed in me, and he always stood by me, and that's something I will never forget. His motivation is much, much different, because you just wanted to win for him so bad he didn't have to tell you.
He is a fierce competitor, and I think that is also really what has driven him. He loves to see his people come together and have success. And what's amazing about that is everybody looks at it the same way from their side. They want to make him proud. They want to see a smile on his face, and the way they know they can do that, because it's hard to give back to a guy that has or could have anything if he wanted it, except for winning races and competing at a high level and doing it with class. And we all know that when you do that, that makes Rick very proud.